The arena lights dim, and a heavy silence settles over the crowd, the kind that makes the air feel thick, electric, dangerous. Tonight is not just another boxing match. Tonight is a test of identity, pride, and survival. Dillian Whyte walks backstage, pacing like a caged predator. His eyes burn with the hunger of a man who has been questioned, doubted, pushed to the edge. After brutal wars in the ring, the world whispered, "Is he still the same beast?" Whyte hears those whispers echoing louder than the cheers outside, and tonight he plans to silence them. Across the hallway, Jermaine Franklin stands calm, too calm. His team huddles around him, whispering strategy, but Franklin's focus is locked on something deeper. He knows this is his chance, his moment. Everyone expects Whyte to dominate. Everyone expects Franklin to fold. But Franklin didn't come to London to survive. He came to shock the world. He came to rip victory straight out of Whyte's hands. As the cameras follow both fighters, you sense the tension tightening like a rope about to snap. Whyte's gloves are wrapped with cold precision, every strand pulled tight as steel. His coach leans in. Tonight, no mistakes, no hesitation. Whyte doesn't nod. He doesn't blink. He simply breathes, slow, controlled, terrifyingly focused. Franklin, meanwhile, bounces lightly on his toes. The bell rings and instantly the atmosphere shatters. No warm-up, no slow start, no testing the waters. Dillian Whyte storms forward like a man possessed, his gloves slicing through the air with raw aggression. The crowd rises as he throws a heavy jab, then another, then a looping right hand meant to end the night early. But Franklin does not break. He slips, rolls, and fires back a sharp counter that the ring becomes smaller, tighter, hotter. Whyte begins cutting angles, stalking Franklin with heavy boots thudding against the canvas. He launches a crushing hook to Franklin's ribs, a shot that would fold most fighters. But Franklin absorbs it, fires a stiff uppercut, and boom! Whyte jolts backward. The crowd explodes in disbelief. It's not just a fight anymore. It's a statement. Franklin begins using his jab like a hammer, drilling Whyte's guard, marking territory in the center of the ring. Every time Whyte tries to bulldoze forward, Franklin meets him with precision. Every punch thrown, the bell for the next round echoes like a warning siren, and instantly, the ring transforms into a battlefield of willpower and survival. Both men rise from their corners, breathing hard, sweat dripping like rain, eyes sharp with fire. They meet in the center, no hesitation, no fear, and the storm continues. Whyte begins the round with a ruthless intent. His punches are harder now, heavier, thrown with the desperation of a man who refuses to let doubts define him. He digs a monstrous left hook into Franklin's ribs, a punch that echoes through the arena. Franklin grunts but doesn't fold. Instead, vicious, mean, designed to break spirit and bone. Franklin blocks some, eats others, but refuses to move. He stands there in the pocket, trading blow for blow, refusing to be pushed back. The arena can barely process what they're witnessing. Whyte's power versus Franklin's durability. Whyte's aggression versus Franklin's precision. Neither man wants to blink, because blinking means falling behind. Franklin starts finding a rhythm. He lands a clean jab, another. Then a slick uppercut that snaps Whyte's chin upward. Whyte's head tilts back. The final rounds begin with an energy unlike anything felt before. The arena is trembling, not from noise, but from anticipation. Everyone can sense it. This is where legends break or legends are born. Whyte and Franklin rise from their stools slowly, exhausted, bruised, but still burning with the same fire that carried them into this war. The bell rings, and the final chapter begins. Whyte marches forward, gloves high, chin tucked, breathing heavy, yet determined. He knows what's at stake: his career, his reputation, his future. Every punch he throws now is drenched in urgency. He digs to the body, slams hooks into Franklin's ribs, trying to sap the last bit of strength from the American warrior. But Franklin does not fade. Whyte wipes the sweat from his eyes, and charges forward, unleashing a monstrous right hand. Crack! It lands flush on Franklin's cheek, snapping his head. Franklin's knees dip, just for a moment, but he steels himself, steps back, breathes, and refuses to fall. The arena erupts. Franklin fires back with a combination: jab, uppercut, hook, each punch landing with precision. Whyte feels the storm hitting him again. His legs wobble, his breathing disappears for a second, and for a moment, a chilling moment, it looks like Franklin might topple the giant. But Whyte is built on resilience, on grit, on stubbornness. He refuses to let the fight slip away. He digs deep, deeper than he's had to in years, and unleashes a savage barrage: left hook, right hook, body rip, uppercut. Franklin absorbs shot after shot, but his spirit refuses to crack. He fires back until both men are trading like warriors possessed. The final minute becomes chaos. The crowd is no longer sitting. This is heart. This is will. This is boxing at its purest form. The bell finally rings, a piercing, merciful end to a war that pushed both men to their limits. Whyte raises his gloves. Franklin raises his gloves. Neither man is sure. Neither man can even hear the crowd. They wait, breathless, trembling, broken but unbowed. The referee brings them to the center. The ring announcer steps forward. The crowd falls silent. A pause, a heartbeat, a moment suspended in time. And then, the verdict: Whyte edges it. The arena erupts, but Franklin stands tall, earning the respect of every single person watching. In that moment, both men become something more than fighters. They become warriors, and this fight becomes unforgettable.